Electronic Arts. Dark Age of Camelot. Open. Okay, I don't know. I don't know where you stuck this. That's insane. That's crazy to me. You stuck the folder somewhere, but where the fuck? Search. No, no. I want you to search the C for Dark Age. Yes, search. Okay. That Furrier is bad news. I don't know what you did with this. I don't know. Search OS for electronic. Yeah. I don't know what you did with this. I have no idea where you are sticking that. I have no idea where you're sticking that file. No idea. Nice. Alright, let's go feed that tiger to that tiger and get him. I don't know. This whole mess. This seems like a lead, but you can't even you can't seem to even get the install right. I don't know. I don't know. Why are we in this folder? Why are we in OneDrive or Documents or whatever the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Great. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea where you stuck this. That install is insane to me. Let's just... that's an application, huh? No, let's use 7 up to... Well, let's make a new folder for this shit. DAOC, right? And then we're going to drop you in here. And I'd really like to see what it is you're doing. This is insane. Then I want you to go to 7-zip and I want you to extract here. Yes. There we are. No, but where do you install? But yeah, but where does this install? What? What's this now? Oh, yep. You jammed me or something, I guess? Yeah, you did. You jammed me. So annoying. C, program files, electronic arts. But yeah, but... Okay, so... Let's go see. C, program files... Nope. C, program files... No electronic arts. I don't see it at all. I have no idea where you stuck this, and that was insane. That, like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Okay. I don't know where my game folder is, dude. And the barrier is enough for me. I don't know. Why do you keep opening my fucking documents folder? Oh my god, I don't know. Like, you lost me with this. Nope, dead lead. Sorry. If I can't even get the install right, when 3,000 other people apparently can, I'm not gonna fuck with you. No, I don't have Electronic Arts here in my fucking C drive. I don't have Electronic Arts. I don't have that. I don't have that in my C drive. I don't know where you stuck that. That is the weirdest install I've ever witnessed in fucking 40 years. That was I'm nervous about what it is I just did even. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is... Yep, like what? No, you found nothing. See, I don't know where you stuck this, but yeah, it's not here. Like, you cannot find Electronic Arts or Dark Age folder. Yeah, no, like, they can't find it. Those things don't exist. I don't know. I don't know. That was horse shit, and I don't know. That was just really, really negative experience for me. I don't know what that was. Maybe I can get it on Steam. I don't know. Maybe I should go look. See if it's on Steam for free. I don't know.
Warp drive active.
Dark Age of... Nope. So, yep. I don't know. That was just the weirdest shit, man. I don't know. I've never had a problem with an install like that, so I really don't know. And I'm not gonna go fucking hunting or whatever for a solution. It seemed like that might have been the game, but it's also so old and so clunky. Aw. Killed Gamda.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so now, yeah, I get to leave, do I? Oh, I get to, I don't know why I came way over here. Why did I come way over here? Oh, yeah, I bought a bow. Nice, that was fast. Just send the cat after the dog, I suppose. Where does this install? Where does Dark Age of Camelot install? What? Where does this install? Like, what? How to find where DAOC installs? Like, what is this, man? Kill the dude. I avoided the fucking rock ass. Yeah. That's right. Kill you. Die, dude. You, Furrier. Go. Oh no, you decharmed. Ah. Oh, come on. And of course he immediately starts shooting me. That son of a bitch. Go, go. I will fuck you up, Furrier. Oh my god. Ah, I can't do this. Yep. I've got to throw saplings at him or something. He killed that tiger so easy. He's EM. He should not have carved through that tiger that fast. Son of a bitch, man. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Oh, well, I'm full. And maybe it's fine. The bomb toss missed. That's good. Oh, come on.
Your skill has increased.
Fucking resisted. Come on. I'm red. The furrier will kill me long before I can actually get this done. Yep, resist. I'm dead. Nice. You guys kill me all the time. It's so annoying. Just resist, 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 resist. What's with the resists, man? Are they necessary? Like, come on, man. Like, is it really necessary to just make me run this far? Like, I don't know. What can I do? I can't do anything. There's nothing to do here. Out of my way. Charm, damn it. No. So annoying. Fucking furriers. Yeah.
Hey everyone, MMO an account on the account can don't use a client used on other servers. Click the setup to run it. Set up terms and always give permission when asked. It is recommended to install on the shortest path and fastest drive. I just used the default location.
Okay, so I guess I skipped through something that I didn't understand. So now we want to run this install again, and yes, I do want to uninstall. Yes, uninstall. Yes. Okay. Now you run. Yeah, next. Where is it that you stuck this? Oh, there you go. You want to stick this like on the D drive for... Oh, it's on the D drive? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay. Well, there we go. So that stupid Eden thing. Where did you go? Or whatever. Yeah, never mind. Maybe I figured it out. There we go. I was like, what the hell? Some kind of disconnect. I guess I did specify D drive. Okay, so I'm like, where did you install this? Games. DAOC. Open. What? No, just... What? Yep.
On this video, uncheck when asked to create a game account. So, if we go back to the how to play page, the game says run the game once. Double click the Dark Age account.
Oh, run the game once. Oh, okay. Okay. Downloads. Games. Electronic Arts. DAOC. Camelot.
Icon, give permission if asked.
Yeah.
Let the game patch.
Oh, okay. Hey, maybe I'll be getting in. Ooh, I might have a charm class. Ooh, I are happy. So annoying.
Once complete, you can close the Dark Age of Camelot patching. Also, it is recommended that you locate locate the Dark Age of Camelot folder and rename it to Eden to keep better track of it. Next, we will download the launcher. Click to run, hit OK, click more info, then run anyway. Click next. When asked for the install location, you can put it anywhere except the Eden folder. Install the launcher. Once it's done installing, the launcher will update itself and reset.
Oh, I have all this stuff. I forgot about that. Damn it. Let's go dump all this.
After reset, it will patch.
I don't know. All that
make
stuff
sure
will
the
stack.
location
It's
in the
it's
top
the
left corner is the location
the
of your
bird
Eden
eggs and the
folder.
silence. It's all those. Oh no, I do have like a stack of stuff. I'll just post stuff is what I'll do. It's fine. That works.
So we'll bring up the Discord screen again. Double check and make sure it is exactly the Discord account you want to use for Eden. Hit authorize, and the game should launch on its own after it's done patching.
900. Fire went up. I should have bought it when it was low. Fucking fluctuated. I should have bought it much when it was low. I don't know why I didn't. Damn it. Wow. Eggs. Oh no, the scroll of silence. Yeah, the scroll of silence. Yeah.
Once you make it to the 3 realms screen, your adventure is ready to begin. Feel free to check out the other videos on my channel.
Oh, I have a Decurion shield on me? Why? Oh my god, you're not equipping the right shield? No, you are. Oh, no, you are. Yeah, the Decurion, yeah. Okay, so... Cool.
Warp drive active.
Let's go see if there's a video about Minstrel Charm Guide. Yeah.
Hey guys, Obelisk here.
Thank you, Obelisk, for the excellent content from your stream. I'd like to sub to your channel.
Class of review video. Today we're gonna look at minstrels. It's a class that I've played before, but not a ton. It's one of those classes that you really need to know to play super well. Very hard class. But you know, we'll get into it and see if we can learn anything today. Let's go ahead and get into game here. I'm first going to look at my spec. what abilities I get with.
I'm not wearing the right
each
pair of
spec ability.
pants.
Most minstrels are, there's a few specs you can go, but most are going to be pretty similar with one thing or two changing. But we'll go ahead and get into it. So my minstrel right now is, as you can see here, 50 instruments, 44 thrusts, and a little bit of stealth. Now, the options you can go with a minstrel is you can. I think most minstrels are probably going to want 50 stealth. I think that's probably, or sorry, 50 instruments. It's probably going to be the go-to spec line for each minstrel, regardless of play style. It's pretty important to have that. Where you'll have differences is how much weapon spec you have versus how much stealth spec you have. So you might want to play a stealther minstrel, and in that case, you can drop your weapon down a bit and get your stealth up. Now, you'll probably, if you're wanting to go fully commit to stealth minstrel, you'll want to have enough stealth to reach 50 stealth composite. And what composite stealth means is you have, say you're rank 5, and you get 4 points from your realm rank, because at rank 2 you get a point, rank 3 you get a point, rank 4 you get a point, rank 5 you get another point into your skills. And then you have 11 stealth from your template. That gives you a total of plus 15 stealth. Now you add that plus 15 to you need to spec 35 stealth, and that gives you a composite stealth of 50. So that's going to cap out your stealth ability. That's going to be a
Aim the 3 realm script on its own again.
Okay, so now supposedly this Eden program can probably find what it needs.
After reset, you're eaten. Double in the game should.
Am I doing this right?
It's
I don't know.
Once you make it to the 3 realm screen, your adventure is ready to begin. Feel free to check out the other videos on my channel, aimed at supporting new and returning players. However, if you followed all the instructions and your game is not running, you can go into the Eden Discord, and under the Technical Support tab, there's a channel called Technical Support.
Let's try
Explain
again.
the best details, what problems you are facing, and they will help get your game running. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Dark Age of Camelot on the Eden server. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, there goes. Oh, loud. UI configuration, but to start up here, cancel. Character settings, UI, official client update. Yes, but Sure. Why are you launching it on that screen? Oh, loud and on the wrong screen. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start the game and force in windowed. I got something I gotta do, guys. It'll be just a minute. It's gonna blast again, and I'm gonna fix that too. I'll mute it like beforehand. Here we go. So annoying. Okay, so load the game, and I'm gonna try and get in. Alt enter should work, but it's not. Oh, options. Here we go. Oh, there is an options. Here we go. Here we go. Windowed. Accept. Take it over. Options. Looking for. Down to 1. We're going to drop this down to 1 for now. Just all of it. Yep, all of it. Ambient music, all of it. Ambient sound, all of it. Just drop it to 1. Accept. Okay, then we're going to unmute this. There we go. I'm going to mute this again until it's done being crazy. Sorry, guys. I want to be an Elven. Oops, I need you to be big, first of all. We go to cancel and go to options, and now we will fit this to screen. Just accept. Yep. And then go. No. Now, oh no, and that might have made this impossible. Maybe. Oh no, there we go. We can do it that way. Options. Mouse look. Options. Oh yeah, 1920 by 1080. Yeah, that one there. Accept. So go to options. Nope. Close though. There. Better. Closer. Okay, 1920 by 1080, 1536 full screen window, but I want you on windowed. Accept. Yep. And then we will just bring you over. I don't understand why you're so big. I don't really get that. Now you're all fucky. I don't know. Maybe I just better run that border full screen thing it was doing. Because you don't seem like you can handle anything else. Yeah, just run that, I guess. That's fine. It's acceptable enough, I think. Okay, so nice. Characters. Yeah. Empty. Create. I want to be an elven female. Oh no, they can't be. Oh yeah, minstrel. Where's the minstrel? No. So what about Celt? Can Celt be minstrel? Where's minstrel? Mentalist. Celt. Realm. Albion. Create. Minstrel. There we go. Highlander. Female. Minstrel. Okay. Yep, cool. Continue. Nope, all of it's good except for hairstyle. Not bad. There's like a few. Probably do that one because it's long. Oh, there we go. Hairstyle. Hair 3. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I like that one the best. Hair color could be the brightest. Yep, perfect. Size is average. No, we want her to be short. Yep. And continue. Yes. Good. And we will play. I was like, where did you install this game? You're freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out, man. Did you play or what? Wait for the program, I guess. Yep. Please do not break CC. Okay, what do I do? Welcome to Dark Age. Click if you have any of these questions. Oh shit, I'm on a ship. Wow. What the fuck? Well, I guess unblock it now or whatever. Yeah, unmute this now.
Dark Age of Camelot. You have chosen to join the realm of Albion, a land of honor and chivalry, where firmly obliged to embrace the noble principles of King Arthur and the Round Table. You have come to Caer Stanford, a small keep on the outskirts of England, used to train new recruits and prepare them for the war against the barbaric forces of Midgard and the loathsome Hibernians. Before you begin your training, there are a few basic commands you will need to master. Movement is controlled by the arrow keys, or by pressing the W, A, S, and D keys. Try moving now.
Oh, you can't even change the resolution outside of it. Oh my god. So okay. So I want to quit. It's got that Final Fantasy 11 logout. That's funny. Oh my god, it's old and it's ancient, but maybe it'll do for a charm game. I don't know. It's free. And that's the main thing. Yes, quit. And then options. Shadow quality should be high. Shadow figures. All figures. Reflected water, reflection. High. Often. Sleep mode, minimize. Background never. Best visual quality, yeah. Okay, seems like that's good. That's about the most I can get the graphics to be. That's kind of funny. Old game, but whatever. Yep, play. It has to do the whole connect thing to the private server, I think. Yep, there it goes. Okay, yeah, like, okay, so...
The asteroid is depleted.
If you strafe, you don't... Welcome to Target with Chloe with this question. How do I move around? To move around, you may use the arrow keys or WS keys to navigate. We press hold your right mouse key to look around. I don't want to log out of WoW. So let's go back to... I think I now am ready to... Oh, I want to loot the bow that I bought. And I'm ready to hearth, I think. Oh, look, stuff sold. Good. It's like 10 silver. Helps. Good. And we got a bow, and I'm basically back where I died, within a couple quests of where I died yesterday. So, you know, as long as I can recover, we can keep making attempts, and just keep at it, you know. One nice thing about having another game like that where I can like learn as I go is it takes the focus off WoW and causes me to maybe cause like or like have like less accidents, less mistakes. You know, it's like you take your time with it. You think about it as leaving town and what you're gonna do when you leave town. I think it's like good. This is a great hobby, but I don't want to main it hardcore WoW. And so I'm just going to keep going, but I'm going to take it fucking slow. Oops. Oops.
Ishnu alarm.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't want to waste the Hearthstone. I don't need to, frankly. Okay, next thing I want to do is in-game options for music. There. Ooh, it's good. Oh, the music's worth it. If it's free, it's worth it just to hear the music. Yeah. It's got good options, but I'll just have to learn it all. I can't believe I died again. It's so annoying. Fucking... I was reading a good guide there that was helpful. I got in, and that's very helpful.
A good place to have your stealth if you're playing a full stealthy minstrel. Now, some minstrels might not really want the full stealth deal, but they won't climb walls. That's going to be big in keep sieges, things like that, or even soloing, small manning. It's still fun to go in keeps. You'll need 25 stealth spec for that. But other than that, you can just keep instruments at 50, and you can just lower your thrust or slash and add points to the stealth. So let's just go ahead and look at the instrument line, because that's what really makes minstrels. So when you look at your magic tab, you have instruments and songs. Both of those come from the instrument line. We'll go ahead and look at songs here. Um, the probably the biggest thing about minstrels is the permanent songs they keep up. The speed 6 song, the 204% speed. There's a health regen song. Gives you health regen. It stays up all the time. Let's see. There we go. And then your power regen song, which is crack, palm, whatever you want to call it. And you can keep that all the time. Keep that up all the time. So the interesting thing about minstrels now is you can keep all of your songs.
This
up
is
at
good,
once.
God. I
You
don't
don't
want to
have
lose it.
Twist them, or have only 2 songs up, or in the way pass you only had 1 song up. You can literally have all of your songs up. So that's really cool. You don't have to really make a choice about which songs you're playing. And it also makes using your pet and your mez song, which we'll talk about a little bit later, a lot easier.
How may I help?
So now we'll look at other songs that you get here. And these are new songs that were added relatively recently. They're temporary songs. This is a celerity song. It's a 15-second
Good luck,
duration.
friend.
It's a 2,000 range spell suffix.
Deladris.
Everyone in your group that's within 2,000 range. The interesting about this song compared to other songs is like your speed song, your crack song, and your health regen song are all uninterruptible and castable in the move. Obviously, you can run around and cast them while you're getting nuked.
Oh, cool.
While the celerity song, for example, is castable in the move and everything, but you can be interrupted from it. So let's see. I'll start casting the song and I'll nuke myself, and you see I get interrupted doing it. So all of these temporary songs are interruptible, so that makes them unique compared to the other standard minstrel songs. So we have this really good celerity, 37%. It's the same as paladin celerity, so it's really strong if you can keep it up, but you can't get interrupted. Another song you get is this song of Sorceress Reach, and that gives your group within 1,500 range a 10% spell range buff. So that's a really cool thing. If you're chasing someone down, you need a little extra range, go that on. If you can get this up during a fight, your casters will be really appreciative. You'll be appreciative too. It will help you get some range during the fight. And then the last temporary song, in this line at least, is this 20% secondary magic resistance. And we'll put that up. And
Okay, so this guy recommends that I hit L to open or hit the button with the red background from the menu bar in the upper right part of your screen. Menu bar, combat styles. It's Control A. And drag the outcome for the style that corresponds to your hotbar. Do I have hotbars? I don't see them. That looks like the hotbar, but it doesn't seem right. Quick bar, but it's not draggable. Oh, I don't know. Learning this dinosaur game might be such a time investment that it's not worth it, maybe. I was hoping for something a little simpler than this, but it's probably a really good game if it'll let me charm things. I don't know. If it'll let me fight the world with the world, that's what I'm looking for, and I think it's worth noting if it does, and it's worth it to try if it's free. But I don't know. I don't even see the hotbar. I'm already running across these problems that are making me really angry right away. Like, come on, man. How do you have an MMO without a very clear hotbar? And you can see that it already suffers, and it's one of the reasons why it stayed in the past. But I don't know. You know, maybe I could deal with the jank. I don't know. I gotta find a tiger. Raptor's food. What does that mean? Could take that ball to that dog, I guess, but I'd rather get a cat. They have such good damage. 33 Beastmaster. I'm like almost halfway. Yeah, but, I mean, the real grind starts about now. This is about when the grind starts. It just goes on forever. It's this thing that just is never ending. Oh, damn it. Give me a fucking tiger. I'm gonna go north because I know they're all over by that coast. I found my camp finally, and it's over there by the coast, yeah. Come on, man. I know there's a tiger here. Yeah, like, give me that guy. There you go. Yeah, him. Excuse me. But I don't see a hot bar here. Where's the hot bar? Where is the hot bar? UI scale. Oh, I see. That's cool. Ew. Music's good. Am I dying? No. He's EP, take him. This was my initial problem with this game. It looks like a good game to me with a lot of cool stuff, but... yeah, like... yes. I like it, but it's a bit old for my tastes, and it's, like, maybe not what I'm looking for. It seems good, but it's also not really what I'm looking for.
Dark Age of Camelot is a very special MMORPG that has many differences from other MMOs that really sets it apart, and I shows up for most players. The UI. Not only is it different than most MMORPGs, but for most people's monitors, it is extremely too small. A common issue in older MMOs. Well, first up, let me show you how to make it bigger. Because it's not sitting in your options anywhere, and most people, even a lot of veterans, don't know this trick. I personally just learned this not long ago. All you have to do is hover your mouse, as you see here, in the upper left area, just like I showed. Click and hold your mouse and drag. As you drag, the UI will grow. Get it the right size for you, and then just grab the corners of each one of the elements of the UI and move it where you would like. Some of the UI elements might need you to hold shift to drag, but every single piece can be moved. Once you have your UI nice and neat, it's time to figure out where everything is. Pressing escape does give you the option for keyboard binding and configurations where you can change keyboard shortcuts for opening
It's good to have access to it, but it's a big dump of information that I don't want right now, unfortunately. Like, I just wanted to, like, get in, I don't know, like the bars,
etc. But basically it comes down to this. This menu over here is just basic gameplay. So Dark Age of Camelot is a tab target MMO, and the abilities feel strange in how they implement it first. So let me try to explain. It is worth noting that in 2001, when Dark Age of Camelot launched,
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I would have had to have played this game when I was young and learned it. I'm not going to spend the time to relearn that game. I think I want to relook at Mortal, which is so weird. I think Mortal does kind of scratch the itch. It's like with the auto run, it's such an empty world, and I don't expect to know what I want to do in it. No, it's still too slow. It's still too slow.
Today we'll be exploring the tragic tale of Camelot Unchained. How it started, what went wrong, what happened to the money, and the people in charge. Was it meant to be a scam?
It's weird that all these MMOs seem to be basically NFT scams or some, not NFT, but like basically scams. They're like MLM scams. Like all these MMOs, they ended up being like just to even get it done, they had to like rip each other off and stuff. It's so weird. And like it makes me a little nervous. Like that one's a real MMO, but it's good, but I'd have to main it to learn it, and that is not what I'm after. I wonder if I just turn the voice off for Mortal, accept deaths when they happen, and just live like Rust. And I don't want to build a house in that game. I don't know. I liked it, but it also didn't play well with others. It didn't play well with others is the other problem with it. I could look at Gorgon again. Start a new character on Gorgon and just start over again and try to re-experience the game from a different point of view. Gorgon was interesting, and I know that I like it. But it also is kind of empty. It's like kind of, no, it has the mobs. It has the mobs. It kind of was the grindy game that I was like kind of looking for. Maybe Gorgon, huh? Or Valheim would work. But no, that's too main. Those games are too main. I'm looking for an auto game, and Mortal was not it. Mortal took too much time off of WoW. This shaman may have been a bad idea. No, he was fine. Yeah, let's listen to about this. I don't think they make the game that I'm looking for, and I should just be happy with these three. I don't think I can even barely handle the bandwidth to do these three, so whatever. I think I'm happy with these three. I'll stop hunting. I'm just like, what if it's Mortal? What if it's this or that? Like, there's nothing you can passively do in Mortal that makes it that attractive to me. What am I doing? I am going to the Furball camp, yeah? Okay. Now I feel a lot more equipped to deal with this world. Okay, are you skinning? Yep, I'm not trying to encroach on your skins at all.
Aggro.
Yep, there's the damage. Got this tiger. I should sit. Tiger's low. I can kill him when he aggroes. There's that camp that I need to go to. I don't like the Thresher Eyes, but it's an easy quest. It's like, I don't know, I could skip it. It's 10 silver. It's worth it for the risk. It's not something that I'll die doing. I know I won't. So you say go kill Threshers, I guess. Sure, yeah, I'm down. I think I can get the skeleton or the turtle now. Yeah, run west down the dock. Yeah, I'll just swim out there. It's fine. I'm not going all the way back there. I feel like the water graphics aren't where they should be. Yeah, the liquid detail is there. It just wasn't that good in classic remaster. It's funny. I wish they would remaster the water really well. Because under the water seems fine to me, actually. It's weird. I don't think it needs any improvement, really. But up above the water, that water could be improved. It's too old. They should add a new engine to it. Or like a new remaster. Classics, Season of Discovery. No, what do you mean must have? Oh, right. Must have a throne. Right. Can't die. Error. I didn't get Thresher Eye, did I? Of course not. Yeah. Yeah, like this game takes up the main thoughts necessary to move forward. Like this one, like it doesn't require thought. It's just effort. Like, oh right, the fucking the whole thing with shoot bow.
Aggro.
26, not bad for the first time I fired it.
The asteroid is depleted. Aggro. Aggro.
You still haven't given me a Thresher Eye, have you? You bastard. You dirty bastard. Oh, scared me. Okay, nasty tiger. That game did look good though. It looks good. Like I could maybe like get sucked into it pretty good. It looks pretty good. It just looked like so much information that it would just get me killed on WoW Hardcore, though. And I'm just looking for something simple. Go look at other videos.
It started with good intentions. And where is it today? Camelot Unchained's Kickstarter launched 10 years ago in 2013. All told, the Kickstarter campaign secured over $2.3 million from 14,000 backers. But to understand how the story of Camelot Unchained was possible, you must first understand why 14,000 people trusted this Kickstarter to begin with. It starts with a man named Mark Jacobs. Unlike many of the Kickstarter scams I've covered, Mark Jacobs actually has the industry track record to suggest he does have the talent and the experience to deliver on the promise of bringing an MMORPG to market. So, who is Mark Jacobs? He is best known as the co-founder of Mythic Entertainment, where he was the lead designer of Dark Age of Camelot, which was released in 2001. Dark Age of Camelot was originally to be the sequel to their text-based MMORPG, Darkness Falls: The Crusade. But with games like Ultima Online and EverQuest existing, the sequel would have to evolve. It would have to leave the confines of text-based gaming and enter the 3D world. There was one problem. Mythic Entertainment was a small studio and couldn't afford to purchase a major IP for the setting of this MMORPG, so they would need to come up with their own world, complete with its own lore. Or would they? Mark Jacobs came up with the idea to use Arthurian legend as the setting. The story was so old that it was now public domain and wouldn't cost them a dime. With an idea in place, Mythic Entertainment would just need to find an investor. They did exactly that and secured a small investment that would keep the lights on for 18 months. That is a very quick turnaround for an MMO. WoW was made in 5 years. Elder Scrolls Online was made in 7 years. DAOC would either be built in 18 months or risk running out of money and never being finished at all. Perhaps the main reason they were able to pull this off was that they would be using an existing engine rather than trying to develop their own. DAOC would be built on the NetImmerse engine, which is just an older version of the Gamebryo engine. Yeah, this MMO was built on the same engine that Civilization 4, Elder Scrolls Morrowind,
Civ 4, Morrowind, and Fallout. I was like, the engine feels solid. Yeah, that's funny. Civ 4 and Morrowind and Fallout. That's fucking crazy. Okay.
It was a publisher, but everyone was turning them down. That is until they met with Vivendi Universal Games. You may recognize them as the same Vivendi Games that owned a stake in Blizzard Entertainment. As big as the world is, it's also pretty small, isn't it?
There's
Vivendi
a weapon
wasn't
crate.
completely sold on the idea of the game. Everyone still had their doubts, and this was in a time where you could only sell as many copies as had been physically made in advance. Engineer Marty Brown wrote, "We sold about 50,000 units within the first 5 days. We had not expected such a positive response, so our publisher, Vivendi Games, had made a limited run of the box product. Dark Age of Camelot was a bigger hit than any of them anticipated. Given the game's limited budget, utilizing an existing engine would arguably be the smartest thing Mark Jacobs did, and perhaps be the lesson he forgot he learned when attempting to make Camelot Unchained. Dark Age of Camelot was one of the first major MMORPGs to find success, and it did so as an underdog no less. Built with a small team and with a small budget of roughly $2.5 million, Dark Age of Camelot's unique tri-faction PvP system struck a chord with players, allowing it to carve out a sizable player base for itself, peaking at around 250,000 players. As with most PvP games, it heavily leaned on the players to create the content for themselves. The idea was that players would endlessly fight one another on the battlefield. As a result, the game was noticeably light on PvP content. DAOC was an MMO built for PvPers, a portion of the MMO player base that typically sees the short end of the stick when it comes to new games. For this same reason, PvP players are also frequent targets of MMO Kickstarter scams. But honestly, who isn't getting scammed in some way these days? I mean, aside from microtransactions and loot boxes,
I'm not getting scammed.
Meme stocks, bank collapses, not to mention the tech companies who lost billions on NFTs or the metaverse. These are all in the last few years. Scams like this don't just piss off a few gamers. Metaverse created a loss of stock market capital we hadn't seen in almost 50 years. And if you think this doesn't affect you, you might want to think again. At one point, these companies combined were the 14th largest economy in the world. So as they declined in value, so did the portfolios of nearly every major institution, hedge fund, and investing platform, and ultimately retail investors like you and I. But there are always ways to try and get back what we should have had, like entering a market that just had a record-setting year for sales, despite most markets having their worst year since the 2008 financial crisis. I'm talking about the art market. And now you can access it in minutes without needing millions of dollars, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Masterworks. Masterworks paid out over 25 million in net returns to their investors last year, and that's not a one-off. Every Masterworks exit to date has returned a profit to investors like you. Just take a look at this performance. The results speak for themselves. With almost 700,000 users, Masterworks offerings have sold out in minutes. They even had to make a waitlist for new users, but I got access for you guys to skip it, so click that link down in the description below right now. Thanks for listening. Now let's get back to the video. DAOC maintained much of its player base from 2001 until 2004, when two massive titans would enter the MMO battlefield, EverQuest 2 and World of Warcraft. And just like that, despite DAOC only being around a few years, it started to look old in comparison. Dark Age of Camelot, and every other MMO for that matter, would immediately bleed massive portions of their player base to the juggernaut that was World of Warcraft. Mark Jacobs, with DAOC being barely 4 years old, pivoted Mythic Entertainment to secure worldwide rights to create an MMORPG based on Games Workshop's Warhammer Fantasy World. Clearly, Mark Jacobs had grown bored with DAOC and had set his eyes on trying to capture a bigger prize that would be better equipped to compete with the likes of World of Warcraft. A little after a year into development of Warhammer Online, Mark Jacobs would announce that EA would be acquiring Mythic Entertainment, presumably because they needed the funding to finish the MMO. Warhammer Online would see a moderately successful launch in 2008, with 1.2 million copies sold and as many as 800,000 subscribers, but it would drop to around 300,000 subs shortly thereafter and would ultimately shut down in 2013. But you know what MMO was still going in 2013? Dark Age of Camelot. That little MMO that could is still going today. That game had an intensely dedicated following plugging along. So now you know Mark Jacobs' history. Now you understand why he was actually far more qualified to deliver on his promise than, say, the guys from Dreamworld or the guy from Chronicles of Illyria. Mark had a lifetime of experience bringing MUDs and MMOs to life.
Yeah, they're still playing his game. They're still playing his first game, yeah.
Mistakes the other Kickstarters did. He was going to get caught up promising 1,000-player battles and trying to solve problems that, to date, developers with much larger budgets haven't been able to tackle. He was going to promise all of this on a shoestring budget. I think it's understandable that MMO fans left at the opportunity to invest when Mark Jacobs, an industry veteran with these two massive MMOs under his belt, created a Kickstarter for Camelot Unchained. It was 2013. MMO Kickstarters were brand new, and none of these backers knew that a decade later, there still wouldn't be a single successful Kickstarter MMO. Not a single one. 1 decade and dozens of Kickstarters later, and we still don't have a single finished MMO to show for it. Oof. The backers didn't know this would be the case. How could they? Besides, Mark Jacobs had a proven track record. And so, after a 1-month Kickstarter, 14,000 people sunk $2.3 million into the cause. Now, you might be thinking, $2 million isn't enough to create an MMO. And you're right. And Mark Jacobs agreed. So he promised to put $2 million of his own money, as well as another $1 million from other investors, if they could hit the crowdfunding goal. So, the plan wasn't to make an MMO with $2 million, it was to make an MMO with $5 million. Still an incredibly ambitious goal. For comparison, during the same time, Elder Scrolls Online and Star Wars The Old Republic were both reportedly being made for about $200 million each. Mark was saying he was going to make Camelot Unchained for $5 million. Camelot Unchained would move forward, and its first beta test would eventually be planned for a couple of years later in 2015. Unfortunately, the beta wouldn't actually arrive until 2018, 5 years after the Kickstarter, and 3 years after its planned arrival. Still, it's not unreasonable for it to take 5 years to get an MMO to beta, or at least it wouldn't be. Sadly, this beta was far from being what most people would call a beta. There wasn't nearly enough there. Fundamental systems were missing, including any sort of meaningful gameplay loops. A beta it was not. Perhaps an alpha if we wanted to be generous. In fact, if we look at the game today, 5 years after that, it would still be generous to call what they have built a playable beta. But back to 2020. The community was growing more and more restless. Mark Jacobs had taken millions of dollars from both the Kickstarter backers and other investors and had next to nothing to show for it. That is, until Mark Jacobs began hyping up a huge announcement. Mark had something big to share with the community. The community was abuzz. What was Mark so excited to announce? Well, when he finally went live with his announcement, it was a brand new game they built.
And the investors thought about it and said, we love it, it's brilliant, we'll back it. We'll throw more money at you, and you can hire more people, and keep working on CU and on this other game, which the secret title was Project Colossus.
A game that was definitely not Camelot Unchained. 7 years into the development of a game they'd spent over $2 million of their money backing, Mark came out and announced to the backers that he'd built something completely different. I can't help but wince at this part. Man, does this sound painfully familiar? Why do Kickstarter developers always end up announcing some other disappointment instead of the game they promised to deliver? Star Citizen announced Squadron 42, Chronicles of Illyria announced Kingdoms of Illyria, Ashes of Creation announced Apocalypse. My only guess is that it has to be the realization that they've bitten off more than they can chew, so they panic and try to rein the scope into something more realistic, something that they can actually deliver. Perhaps something they can make a quick buck off of to keep them afloat a little longer. But every single time, this just ends up pissing off everyone because it's not what they paid for. As Mark Jacobs tells the story about how Ragnarok came to be, he sounds genuinely excited to be revealing it.
I'm going to tell you a story. And then we're going to go play something together. And
What
God, I
brings
hope
you
that
here?
works. So the story. April
Go in
2019.
peace.
I am running the Cherry Keep Siege. Some of you may have been in it. And I started bringing in...
Oh my god, I got a free chess piece. At least it'll sell. It'll sell.
And so we went from 1,000 to 18,000. And by then, some of you were literally losing your minds, saying some amazing things. Oh, this is like Total War plus, Camelot. And oh my god, this would be so cool if we could play this game. Oh, I had an idea. And I sat on the idea for 2 weeks. And then I started doing some research on the idea.
Be careful.
And then I said, God damn it, it's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
As you can see, he genuinely thought it was a good idea, and in his defense, I can sort of see how you would have thought that. Zombie wave survival modes have been popular in multiple franchises for a long time now. Tower defenses have been pretty popular as well. I think the biggest problem here was, for one, the game wasn't finished. It was not ready for public showing. As a result, the gameplay he showed was an almost nauseating view of him perpetually running backwards in circles away from the enemies. I have no doubt with more time and polish, more compelling gameplay could have been achieved here, but they rushed it out the door way too early, and the state they presented it in was crap. Plain and simple. Secondly, the most obvious problem, he's pitching the game to Camelot Unchained players, former DAOC players who are very much at their core PvPers. And this combat was the epitome of what PvP players hate. It was mindless spamming of abilities at predictable brain-dead NPCs. In other words, Ragnarok was a DAOC player's worst nightmare. Mark's plan was for Ragnarok to be successful enough to fund the scaling up of his Camelot Unchained team. How did that turn out? Well, unfortunately for Mark Jacobs and City State Games, it didn't do well at all. On Steam, it reached an all-time peak of 37 players. Currently, it has 0 players.
37.
And it's still listed for $20 as an early access game. The most unforgivable part about this whole thing is that he's still taking money from people for this quote-unquote early access game, since that would imply he's actively working on actually finishing it one day, which he's very clearly not. Ragnarok is currently sitting on Steam as vaporware, a way to extract $20 from unsuspecting buyers under the premise that they're working on it. Fortunately, it looks like not many people are falling for this. Now, when announcing Ragnarok, Mark claimed that it did speed up development for Camelot Unchained, that all of the engine improvements they worked on for Ragnarok would be utilized in Camelot Unchained. I'm very torn by this whole story. While researching Mark in Camelot Unchained, I found he was quite likable. In this video, for instance, he made fun of loot crates and implied he'd never include him in his game. He made fun of pay to win.
Oh, pay to win stuff. You know me. No, it's all cosmetic stuff.
And he sat in front of the camera and answered questions from the community for 3 hours. That is a long time to communicate with a community who's very upset with you. He made a lot of big claims about Ragnarok and its impact on the future of Camelot Unchained, but he sounded incredibly genuine. Sadly though, that video was 3 years old, and Final Stand Ragnarok doesn't appear to be any closer to being finished, as it languishes in early access without anyone playing it. So rather than it being an example of what City State is capable of, it's another reminder that they so far haven't been able to finish anything they started. To complicate things more, as a result of the backlash, Mark publicly stated that he would refund anyone who wanted a refund. However, that's not exactly what happened. There are people that claim that they've been waiting for their refund for years since he said this. According to Mark, he alone is the sole person who can handle refunds, and he can only only do it when he steps into the office. Mark turned himself into an intentional bottleneck.
Gonna pause here for a minute and cook something to eat.
Only as many people as he had to in order
It won't
to be
take
able
long.
to say that he was still refunding. Eventually, Mark would break down and cry on stream. As you
Oh
can see
my
here.
god.
Known upcoming challenge that you think you will run into.
Warp drive active.
The refund. Yeah, don't do that.
People giving me another chance?
Oh.
Was this sincere?
They
or
like
was
your
this a
games,
salesman
buddy.
at
It's
work? It's really hard to
okay.
say at this point.
They're just fiending. They're fiending. They need something to chew on. Like classic WoW or something. They are fiending. They need you to save us. We need you to save us. You know, it's like there's not been titles. They're desperate for anything with meat. Anything with depth, anything that takes, like, that's why Mortal keeps being so hard for me. Like, I know Mortal has a deep system there, even if it is a cash grab scam, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to stomach, like being so just so distrustful. I think Henrik probably, like, had an issue with that. He was like, you know, you're distrustful of us. Yeah, we are. We're, like, distrustful of you. So we're like, give us our fucking drugs, but then...
A lot of these Kickstarter scams, I can look at them and without a doubt say that the creators of those Kickstarters fully intended to scam their backers out of their money. Usually,
this
I can
guy
confidently say
did
they have no
not.
intention to
I
ever
don't
deliver
think.
what
I
they were
don't.
promising.
I don't
With
think
Mark,
this
it's
guy.
different though.
Yeah.
I think he could have actually put out a quality niche successor to
Yep.
DMC had he taken all the money he earned and built an MMO on an existing engine. Unfortunately, it looks like Mark lost sight of reality and decided he would try to build the next Unreal Engine, and on a shoestring budget. And then he was going to build an MMO on top of that engine with that same shoestring budget. It just wasn't possible, not even close. So where is Camelot Unchained now? Well, it's not looking great. Their last video update on their YouTube channel was posted over 2 years ago. They do appear to still have live Twitch streams from time to time where they continue to show very little progress, while continuing to promise...
It's cool that EA supported him. It kept him alive.
For a whole decade now, every ounce of money that they made from the Kickstarter has long been spent. The studio has been hemorrhaging money with no sign of a deliverable product in sight. Mark Jacobs clearly has connections and clout on his side because, in spite of all of these very
Yeah, EA probably likes him. He's got friends, and people believe that he's an MMO maker. He made DOC, and some people really like that game, you know? I struggle with it, but that's only because I haven't played it. I don't know. I think it's good. You know, slow grinder-wise, that game actually looks good. I just struggle with, like, the barriers each time I hit them. I'm like, oh god, this UI. It's a good UI. But the amount of time learning that game, it'll just get me killed in hardcore. I know it will. Like I didn't have that fear with Mortal. Because it's so fucking slow. You just, like, go do, like, grinds and stuff like Rust. But
Aggro.
I think the only reason Mortal appeals to me is because I fell in love with Rust. I think Rust is a far superior game in every single fucking way. You know, there's a medieval Rust server. I wish that server was good. Like, no one plays on a medieval Rustineers, I think it's called, and it's an interesting concept, but it's clunky and sort of not very good graphics wise, and sort of hard to do, and it lacked the modern Rust niceties like boomboxes and stuff like that. And so I don't know. I wish there had been like a medieval Rust. I guess it's Mortal. As a solo player, Mortal was fun. It was fun.
Aggro.
Is this... Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. That one sound for some reason sounded like human.
Aggro. Aggro.
It wasn't autoplay enough.
Aggro. 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 Aggro.
Find a tiger, I guess. Oh, yep, I guess I did.
What part of what Mark has made has an investor thinking that throwing $15 million more at it is the right play? He's 10 years into developing an engine with a skeleton crew. They haven't shared any significant updates for over 2 years on their YouTube channel. They occasionally share pictures on their Twitter of what looks like a discontinued MMO from 10 years ago. Mark denies allegations that he's building an engine to put to market and maintains that his focus is and always has been the Camelot Unchained MMORPG. And I hope so for his sake, because I have a hard time seeing why anyone would choose the Unchained engine over something like the Unreal engine. Look at the two engines side by side right now. Which would you choose? Camelot Unchained already looks 10 years old, and it's not even out yet. Meanwhile, other Kickstarters that were announced mere months ago look more impressive and farther along than Camelot Unchained.
Aggro.
Camelot Unchained is being laughed by the competition because the competition didn't try to build their own engine from scratch. launch. Now, to be fair, 10 years isn't an unheard of amount of time for an MMO to be developed. NCSoft's Throne and Liberty is releasing this year after spending 12 years in development. Throne and Liberty is a complete game. We've seen impressive footage and actual gameplay, and I don't think that there's any way Camelot Unchained is going to get to where Throne and Liberty is with just 2 more years. So let's circle back to the question we set out to answer at the beginning of the video.
Aggro.
Was Camelot Unchained a scam? I honestly don't think so. I think buried deep under 10 years of questionable decisions was the intention to build something great, but spending their entire budget and the studio's first decade building an in-house engine was probably not the right play. To me, it looks like Mark Jacobs forgot the lesson he learned over 2 decades ago. What worked for him so well back when he built the DAOC? They used a pre-existing engine and reused a lot of assets to allow them to slam together an incredible MMO experience in under 2 years with a crew of 25 people. Perhaps he should have taken a play from his own handbook and built Camelot Unchained in an existing engine. It's wild to think where Camelot Unchained would be right now with his experience had he spent the last decade and all those millions of dollars building the game in something like Unreal Engine. Right now, the Unchained engine images already look like they're incredibly dated, and it's nowhere near release, which doesn't bode well for its future. Will Camelot Unchained backers ever see their MMORPG finished? If I had to guess, no, I don't think that they will. At least not in the form that anyone would be happy with, and certainly not in the timeline they'd be happy with. I hope I'm wrong, and I'm rooting for Mark and for MMOs in general, but looking at where the game is after 10 years of development, I don't see it finishing before it's obsolete. Backers are waiting for a successor to a game they played in high school or college 2 decades ago, and by the time they have it, they will be grandparents, and that's no exaggeration. Some players even going as far as saying the people that they were going to play the game with have literally died while waiting for it to become a reality. I don't think Mark was acting with malicious intent with his Kickstarter. I don't think he was. I think he really did think he could strike lightning twice with a skeleton crew. Slam together a new MMO in record time with an incredibly small budget, just like he did with DAOC. But he made one critical mistake. The budget he had and the engine he wanted to build from scratch simply did not align, and still don't, as is evident by the state of Camelot Unchained and its engine a decade later. This is made all the more tragic because Mark is the one that should have panned out. He had 2 successful MMORPG launches under his belt. He was an industry veteran. Last year, Mark Jacobs' partner and co-founder of their studio, Andrew Megg, left the company. When the public noticed, Andrew had a few things to say that one might be able to glean a lot of information from. He says, "I want to thank everyone who supported us along the way. Back when Camelot Unchained was CSE's sole focus. You were the best thing about CSE. That is the writing on the wall, the smoking gun. Camelot Unchained doesn't seem to be the sole focus of the studio anymore. Andrew was the lead programmer and technical director. He knew everything there is to know about the project, and he gave up on it. It's not looking good. What do you think? Will Camelot Unchained ever finish? I'm not sure if Mark Jacobs even knows that answer, but one thing's for certain. Time will reveal the truth to us all. It always does. Until then, keep your money in your wallet, and be careful paying for games that don't exist, because history has proven there's a good chance they never will. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and hey, leave a comment if you enjoyed it. It really helps with the algorithm. Massive shout out to my YouTube members. Thanks for signing up for the channel for $5 a month to help support the research and creation of more videos like this. For everyone else, thanks so much for watching. I couldn't do this without you. If you're not sure what to do next, check out one of the videos popping up on screen right now.
Thank you, Lucky Ghost, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd
Today
like
we'll
to
be exploring the
sub to your
tragic tale.
channel. Thank you, Van Patton. I'd like to sub to your channel. Cool.
Alright. I had Twitch. I was watching Viz earlier, in between the last session I had, which I was playing Apex. Really had lots of fun. And then it would work. I also wonder if I could do like pet handler and necromancy. I wonder if I could try that big.
The asteroid is depleted.
This is the gameplay I've been looking for.
Gonna head to the Goblin Dungeon here and see how things work. Hope you've had a great weekend. Got a good Sunday. Pretty good. I liked it. We're still in getting ready to move phase. So we're going to be moving sometime in March. Oh, I forgot my seat like time. So I would recommend it. It, it
Hmm.
Aggro.
There, I'm with the highborn then. Gotta find a Naya. I hate this one. She's so annoying. I mean, I guess I can keep grinding, but I would prefer to just see her. Wait, did I miss a quest here? It says I did. Oops. No, she doesn't have anything, right? I don't know if she does, but I don't see a... oh, she does. She does have a quest.
Ishnu Allah, I am honored.
saying, by 2001 MMO standards, this game actually seems pretty good. If I had a PC that could run this game back in the day, I'm sure I would have found it very addictive. Before this game came out, the biggest MMO at the time was EverQuest, and based on what I've seen so far, I can see why so many people made the jump from EverQuest to Camelot Unchained. This game was out even before RuneScape, so such an old game, not bad at all. Obviously there's not too many people online at the moment, so I can't check out the best thing about this game, which was the large-scale PvP back in the day. So let's check out some YouTube videos to see what it was actually
There she
like.
is.
That's a lot of players, and it looks like absolute chaos. This video is from 2014, so people have been playing this game for a long time. Here they're operating a battering ram.
Oh, apparently the hotbars are vertical.
Smashed open
Vertical
the door,
hotbars,
and they
okay.
climb up a tower. Tons of visual effects going on. Can't see what the fuck's happening. I'm sure it was a lot of fun though. This video is titled Dark Age of Camelot Best PvP out of any MMO out there. Oh god, yeah, we can't play that. It's got old school PvP music. There must be people that still play this game. There's Realm vs Realm PvP videos from as recent as 10 months ago. Even in 2021, 2022, seems like people still do play Dark Age of Camelot. So based on that alone, the game must have quite a lot of unique and redeeming features about it for people to be playing it for 20 years. Let's see if we've got any updates from Camelot Unchained, shall we? Okay, City State Games. There's so many people who want a modern day version of Dark Age of Camelot, and Camelot Unchained was supposed to be that game, but it's been in development for so long at this point.
No!
I don't think that game's ever gonna release. We haven't had a new trailer or
No.
new footage showing serious progress.
Come on,
for
come on,
years at this point. Genuinely,
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! That guy fucked
This
me!
is the Camelot Unchained YouTube channel.
Please,
and
please, please.
The most recent
Please, please,
thing
please.
we got
Please, please, please.
was an early access trailer
Please,
of
please,
some
please.
trash game that nobody plays.
Please, please, please.
So they've just wasted time and resources.
Oh, thank God.
Just next to no progress being
That went
shown with
so
this game. It's been
badly.
in development forever. The sad thing is, the stuff that's been shown with Camelot Unchained doesn't
Oh.
really look vastly superior to Dark Age of Camelot, really. The game doesn't even have a working combat system as far as I remember. I remember playing Camelot Unchained like 4 or 5 years ago when it entered like beta 1, and the game just wasn't a game. Let's not turn this into a Camelot Unchained rant though. Regardless, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and memories on Dark Age of Camelot in the comments below, as it seems like a game that a lot of people are very nostalgic for, and at the time, seems like one of the best MMOs out from around 2001 to 2004. Unfortunately for me, this MMO was a bit before my time, so I never really got to fully experience it. So after checking in on Dark Age of Camelot for a while, my thoughts are as follows. I was actually surprised to see that some people still play this game. I wouldn't say it felt super active, but there's still a small passionate community. By 2001 standards, I think the game had fairly decent graphics. It doesn't hold up overly well today, but good for its time. The game has a large open world. It's impressive that the game had working siege mechanics and massive large-scale battles all the way back in 2001, when this is something that modern MMOs still struggle with. I think the skill tree system is quite interesting, where you assign attributes and skills unlock at different levels. Dark Age of Camelot was a pioneer of the PvP MMO genre and will be remembered as a game that many future MMOs took inspiration from. And I like that there's a lot of buildings you can go inside of in this game, as well as the ability to open doors. Little things like that help create a sense of immersion. Dark Age of Camelot appears not to have a de-aggro range on mobs, so if you pull too many, you're either dead or getting chased to the ends of the earth. As with every old school MMO, the user interface is a bit of a mess. The combat, whilst decent for its time, didn't age well. I think one of the main reasons DAOC fell off pretty hard was that fundamentally, it couldn't compete with vanilla World of Warcraft when that released, which had a vastly more polished combat system. Obviously, as the game is 21 years old now, the glory days are well and truly over. I can't imagine the PvP scene being overly active or competitive as it once was. If you wanted to play now, you're probably going to feel like you missed out. Overall, Dark Age of Camelot was an incredible MMORPG for 2001 standards, and I can see why it was so popular. It's a real shame that Mark Jacobs hasn't been able to recreate a modern version of this game with Camelot Unchained. I know for me personally, the idea of an MMO where you're just one soldier in an army of thousands fighting for land and conquest is a really compelling concept. I hope one day someone's able to pull it off again and we'll eventually get our modern day DAOC. Until then, this classic MMO will surely be remembered as the grandfather of MMORPG Realm vs Realm for years to come. But that's it for this video, guys. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and memories on Dark Age of Camelot in the comments below. What did you like and dislike about the game? Do you still play it? Social media links on screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
Aggro.
The system's stupid where you can't get a kickoff in time. It's... Oh, I have Fairy Fire, huh? Or... Oh, yeah, that's... No. So what else is here? It's like Strider me. Yeah, no, I'm done here, huh? Yeah, I'm done. Okay, good. Well, I almost got a level out of it, and I have all these turn-ins. I could just hearth here and skip a lot of travel time. Yeah, they kind of like suggest that I do, I think. I'll put this on my bar so you can see it. Ah!
The asteroid is depleted.
Fucking birds are so annoying. They was spawn right on top of me. Fucking pop aggro. Okay, so this was good. We got a couple turn-ins. This will ding me, I think. Hopefully. Been doing risky things. That could have killed me. That was stupid.
I am honored. Good luck, friend.
What brings you here? A shell fell out.
No, it's good. I pulled some BOEs and stuff. I wish I had, I mean, I don't know. Enchanting's good, but sort of. I mean, I don't know. It's sort of good. I guess I still have leather working. I just don't want to make any of that crap. I mean, I'd rather just buy it. You know, I wish I had, like right now I kind of wish, like kind of want to buy gloves and stuff and anything that I don't have. Yeah, like, I mean, I guess it's, yeah, it's all good though. Yeah, now I think the proper thing to do... Oh, did I turn in all of them, I guess? No, I missed one. Oops. Yeah, I was like, do I ding? No, but I get close, though. Yeah, that game was good, but it wasn't polished. One of the things I'm looking at is this, like, private servers are of my interest because you don't have to pay for them. Yep, Tiger's done, yeah. Oh, it's a fighter. He's EP. Yeah, let's kill him.
stars guide you. Good luck, friend.
This is kind of like a hiccup. I was like, what was that? Oh, everybody was paralyzed. That's why. Everybody's paralyzed. We're off at the same time. Yeah, yeah, attack him. Go, go. Plus Cyclone, bitch. Wah. 151, not bad. Let's kill him. Kill him. Yeah, I'm doing good. I want to toss another game in the mix, but I can't think of another passive one that's super good like that. Oh, yeah. So now, I'm only 3% away, which is gonna get another point. Oh, cool, we killed him, huh? Yeah, this tiger was good. He stretched pretty far. Yeah, good. 80 experience, not bad. Get this paralyzed off me. Damn it, I'm out of mana sit. I'll just wait till the tiger spawns and I'll kill him. That game's good, but it lacks fundamental... I want like a farming game on in the background that's a sandbox, not like New World. And there's only a few. There's like Minecraft. I kind of wish I had bought Minecraft. I could buy Minecraft. I could just buy Minecraft and then I have it forever and I can just install it. And I could play that one server where there was like mobs and stuff that just keep building and building on that one server, I think. I mean, that is a possible solution, but it also is like a main. You play it like a main. And I don't like I want something like that'll like be passive in the background. It's annoying. Yeah, I'm right about where like I should be, I think. Yep. Yeah, and I can like hang around here and catch like like mobs on the outside of this thing too.
Aggro.
So annoying.
Aggro. Aggro.
I should have a quartz bow timer. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yes. Okay. Yep. And that's my last point in dodge.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Fuck was that? Why can't you kick? No. Die. Stop. My god. Fuck you, asshole. I'll shiv you. Oh god, that's not good. Just chase me for a bit. Yep, you fucking dick. Is it two of them? No, it's just one. I'll just bust the, Gotta keep energy in case he casts a spell. Yep. It was the right play. Fucking annoying. Stupid ass fairy fire. Stupid ass fairy fire. Alright, yeah. Kill him. Alright, you. Kill him. What? His connection to server was lost. Why? Oh, shit. Did the server reset? Oh. Oh, well, that's okay. Yep, so... Right? The server's down, right?
Aggro.
Oh. Stupid fairy fire. This guy was nasty. At least I killed him. Stupid cat. Alright, maybe I just disconnected, huh? I guess I just disconnected.
Connecting.
Oops. Sit you.
Aggro.
Nope. Oh, that's not good. We're just gonna ditch. Spidery thoughts. Yeah, that's just a no-go. All good in the hood. Ooh. It's a floating debris anyways. Yep. That's cool. I'm glad it actually was serendipitous anyways. Teaches you a lesson about running, right? Hey, if you're running, you might find something, right? So just go run. Go see what you find, but get out. Spidery thoughts or anything, link at all, just run, just run. Totally worth it. Totally glad I did, you know. Like gold just floating here. This is like 50 silver just floating here, I think. 10 to 50 depending on what I pull. You never know. It could be the one ring, which is like 100 gold or something like that. Yeah, this is the mix. This is the mix. I could put something else in it, but it would have to be so slow and passive that it just wouldn't matter, really. And it wouldn't need all that active walking that it does, but I mean, you can always auto-run in the game, I guess. You can auto-run in that game pretty well. You just auto-run in one direction, really. This is a bountiful pool. Got a lot of fish off this. Rumsey Rum Light 3. That's a good pull. That's a lot of money. Shaggle Kelp's good. That'll sell somewhat, sort of. Not really, but... Bolts of linen cloth, not bad. That was so worth it. I'm glad I ran. I'm glad I got that. It was worth it. Paid out. Got quite a bit here. Like a gold off of it or something. 50, 80 silver, somewhere on there. Gotta go sell it maybe. When I ding, I'll sell all of it. Gonna kill a lot of these bears. Might as well do that for a bit.
Aggro.
Stupid bird. Why do you always pop here? Ah, it looks linky. I actually like the bow because you can cancel it.
Aggro.
You're winning this, right? Yeah. There's another bird. Cat probably like that. Yeah. Cats on birds.
Aggro.
Hot cat on bird action.